Nice to see a familiar face in chat. How you doing? I'm doing alright. Got out of work early. Got a glass of water going. Have a bit of time to decompress now. What I had an interesting honestly, I don't know if it would have been better or worse if you had been there for that stream. Because Jesus, it was I just had it a little rough, I guess, that day. It was the Tuesday. Well, I don't have that sort of I don't have that anger. I don't have that dog in me anymore about it. But I can talk about it. So anyway, the previous week I'd had a performance review at work, and I asked for a promotion. I didn't ask for it directly, but I asked for, like, you know, more responsibilities, which basically more pay. And I got kind of deflected on it. So I was a little pissed off about that. And then on top of that, it was raining pretty badly, which meant I didn't grab my bike, because we all know what happens when I take my bike on the rain. It just wrecks on me. So I got Gail to drive me to work, and then she couldn't pick me up. Yeah, she couldn't pick me up because Biden was in town, and he cut the city in half. Like, you don't understand, like, how bad it was. That there was, like, basically it's Santa Monica Boulevard, right? Which essentially divides not really the whole of LA, but the whole of the sort of West LA area is divided in half by Santa Monica Boulevard. And pretty much all of Santa Monica Boulevard was locked out because Biden was going on it to go meet, like, a donor to his campaign. And then he was, after that, gonna go to some, like, fundraiser or something. Which is crazy. It's crazy because you cannot... He's going to a fundraiser for his campaign. Let me get this straight. Right? The campaign. The end goal of the campaign is for people to vote for him, right? I feel like on the way there, he's kind of like shooting himself in the foot a little bit. Because he's trying to get money to get people to like him enough to vote for him. And to get the money, he has to paralyze the city during, like, peak time. It's just awful. I don't know. It's just pretty badly thought out, I would say. But anyway. And then after that, because I got home late, because I walked home, by the way, because Gail couldn't pick me up. So I walked home in the rain. It was dying up, but it was still, like, raining, and it was like a 40-minute walk. I walked home. It was hella late. I did a stream anyway. I was not in the mood to start doing, like, all these puzzles and everything, because I feel like the puzzles, like, it's good to have time to stream the puzzles, because it's the best situation in a puzzle stream, I would say, is when you find a puzzle that you kind of gotta think through, and you interact with, like, you and chat and everything, and, like, you kind of like crowdsource a solution. And the stream was kind of dead, for one, which, you know, that's not your fault. You got your own stuff going on. On top of it, I was in a bad mood. I didn't have a lot of time. So instead, I streamed chess. I haven't played chess in, like, 2 years, maybe even longer. I played just some random chess, played 3 games, got absolutely shellacked on all 3 games, which was not helping my mood. It was kind of hilarious, I gotta imagine, looking back on it. I gotta go back and watch that stream, because I feel like it's both the worst and best stream I've ever done. just because of the circumstances on it. But anyway. Let's get started on this. How's it been with you, by the way? It's been a while now. Like a whole week, right? Oh, Ramon. Ramon was like gone. Are you usually good at chess? I can get to a decent level. And like during COVID, I feel like everyone in COVID, there were two paths. You know that meme where it's like a child at a crossroads, and then on the one side is like the light side, and on the other side is the dark side. I feel like the light side is getting into baking during COVID, and the dark side is getting into chess. And I got into chess during COVID. So I was decent. I don't know. I don't know if it'll mean anything to you, but my elo was like around 1200, 1300, which is by no means like good. I think like the sort of that newbie base elo is like 700, and you can slowly build your way up. And then world champion is like 2700, 2800 or whatever. But it's like a sort of it's a novice level, but it's a level where you kind of know I think okay, once we're done with this puzzle game, it might be fun to try and like get good at chess, because I feel like chess is very streamable. And the fact that right now there's hang on. The fact that right now there are pretty much 1,000 people watching chess, and there is right now one person watching Professor Layton in the Curious Village, tells you all you need to know about the relative popularity of the two things. And I think getting good at chess is a kind of like, it's a good sort of like weekly, like let's try and get better, let's try and learn stuff. I think that could be fun. You're unique. You are unique. Best fan, probably #1 fan. Anyway, I should like keep clicking through all of this, but basically that guy had been like kidnapped or something. Suddenly he's back, and he's like, no, I never went away anywhere. I'm fine. I learned recently that apparently sometimes a friend of mine is just lurking in stream. That'd be fun. That's just something I was not ready to hear. Which is okay, it's weird because I'm streaming out to like anyone, and like when random people find the stream, I'm so happy about that. You know, I'm like, oh hell yeah. When I'm streaming, you know, and it's like one of these streams where it's basically just me and you in here. And then I see the view count pop up to 3 just because like someone randomly found the stream. I immediately try and like turn on the charm a little bit more, you know. I try to like, you know, let's try and retain some viewers here or something. It doesn't work most of the time, but it's worked a couple times. I've got a couple of followers that are not just people I know in real life, which I would say is the hallmark of a good streamer. You don't have to fake it. I don't. Alright. I don't fake much of what goes on stream, though, to be fair. Okay, if you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper shown in diagram 2. It's my customer service voice. Kind of. It's a little bit of like high energy. Gail has told me like when I finish streaming, I'm like, you know, it's like I've had like a hit of, it's like comical, like in the movie when you get to take like a hit of cocaine and you're like, woo, yeah, let's go, like, let's bang out a couple ideas, let's go for a run. Yeah, anyone feel like jogging? You know, I'm kind of like, I'm not all the way there, but I'm like a little bit there, you know. That's basically me when I am done streaming. Sorry about the clicks. I'm just changing the gain a little bit on the microphone. I turned it way down earlier. Anyway, let's see. You have to flip the piece. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of the 2 pieces? Uh-huh. I feel your feta has molded. Okay, so it's blue cheese now, so it's fine, right? It's green. It's green cheese. That's new. You can market that without flipping either of the two pieces. But would this count as flipping if I say let's cut here? Because it's not flipping. It's just like take this piece and rotate it and put it here, right? Am I wrong to say that? That would not be flipping it. That would just be rotating. Oh, cool, free spinach. What if you'd eaten it? What if you had eaten it, though? I'm gonna try this.
That should do it.
That is it.
Every puzzle has an answer.
I want to find more puzzles. I want to put together, like... I want to put together all the, like, rooms and, like, toys and pictures and everything. I've had a hard day. No. I want more puzzles. No hard day. You would have died. Do you know, actually, I think it was during World War One, like, soldiers in the trenches would like let bread get moldy and then eat it on the off chance it had penicillin on it, because penicillin was like a relatively new discovery, and suddenly everyone was like, holy shit, mold is like so good. And people like would let bread go bad and then like eat it when they were sick in case there was penicillin on it. Oh, we're getting cutscene. Help you choose. What is it that we're having today that someone talked Gail into ordering? You could do the same. You could do like we're having dinner together. I've completely forgotten. Vietnamese. You can do Vietnamese if you want. Spectre Chelmy. Meet him on Reinhold Manor. Okay. I think you should do Vietnamese. You never had Vietnamese food? I don't think I have either. Actually, no, I must have. Come on, I must have had Vietnamese food. I'm in LA. I'm sure even accidentally I must have had Vietnamese food at some point. Puzzle. The odd sandwich. Using scraps left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container? I think you only got it. This does not work. But this, hang on, this. And then you like put this side on top of this side like this. That's just one cut.
That should do it.
You cannot eat foods you've never had on a whim like that? What do you mean?
Critical thinking.
You only ever have stuff you've had before? That cannot be right. Simple chair. Looks a simple boy. You can have a simple chair. You have food anxiety. Huh. I have like the opposite of food anxiety. I see food I've never seen before and I get so excited to try it. I go to a restaurant and I pick like the weirdest thing I find on the menu. Like I go to a restaurant and I see something like goat tacos. I had goat meat tacos, not at a restaurant, like a food truck recently. And I said recently, like a year ago, but recently anyway. They were good. They were very good. It was like goat meat and like this special house-made salsa and some kind of like goat cheese or something. It was very goat themed and it was very tasty. It takes you months to work yourself up to try something new. Really? What's the latest thing you've had? Local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A and the exit is marked by B. Security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. Why is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? Okay, I can already see this is going to involve like diagonals, right? If he starts here and he does like this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms already. Then you only need 1 more turn here and 1 more turn here. So it's 2 turns, right? I gotta say, having already solved this game when I was a child, I see a puzzle and like a flash of inspiration goes off in my mind.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Turkey burger and paprika, just paprika, like the powder? Do you like the spice? You've never had that before? Well, Luke has a chair. Let's give him a desk too. Need to head to the manor. I forget like coins kind of not really like reset, but they do. You can find new coins. Oh, there's a puzzle in the sign. Air fry their veggies with paprika. You know, I don't love paprika actually. I feel like it just surprisingly, I feel like it doesn't have enough flavor. Like for something that's so overpowering and so powdery, I feel like it doesn't have enough flavor. I might be crazy. A town not far from your home recently opened a ritzy hotel for pets. Can you guess what kind of animal is currently relaxing in room 097? Move 2 matches to form the answer to the screen below. This looks like it's... Oh, it's gonna be a cat, right? Tried grape tomatoes and red pepper and garlic. You'd never had garlic? Is it not a cat? No, it is cat. Like, okay, it moves left, kind of tripped me out. Extremely picky eater. Man, and I get on Gail's case about the fact that she doesn't like anchovies, olives, blue cheese. What else is it? What else is it that she doesn't like? I always got on her case about mushrooms. She doesn't like either. For me, I swear, my favorite thing ever is going to a restaurant and I look through and I find that one item that's priced like $19 because not a lot of people get it, and it's like the shrimp and chocolate risotto, and I'm like, get me in there. I'm like, hell yeah. That sounds like my shit. I don't like condiments or dressing either. Damn. So what do you like, what does like a regular, what's an average meal look like for you? They may look like a tangled mess, but there's one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? I think if I over, under, over. But it's like under, over, on you. On this one, it's over, over. So this, and this are, I feel like it might be E.
That should do it.
Some sort of meat with veggies. Oh no. Honestly, this puzzle I am this puzzle I'm down to just like trial and error a little bit. If you're feeling gluttonous, you'll have pasta.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Pasta?
Here's my answer.
Why? What's wrong with the way I say pasta?
How embarrassing.
Because like pasta versus pasta or something like that, right? I'm gonna go through all of them. It's not wrong, it's just different. No, I know it's not wrong. I wanted you to tell me that. I know damn well it's not wrong. Well, it's either A or D. And I betcha something it's gonna be D. That's fucking deep, bro. We've gone through this 6 times, huh? Alright. D. You know, I'm really actually kind of happy with the little Nintendo setup I have. Place it to go order. What are you settling on in the end? What are you ordering? Still don't know. Well, yeah, like, I feel like you should know. One of my favorite things to order, typically when Gail is out of the house, I order this. It's just like extremely like cheesy fries with buffalo sauce covered chicken on it. Ugh. That's my little guilty pleasure. Several rectangular sheets of transparent film are arranged on top of each other as shown. The lines represent areas where one sheet overlaps with another. At the thickest point of this spile, how many sheets are overlapping? So there's 1 here, and there's 2 here, 3, and 4 here. This is back to 3. This is 5. They really put like all the bad ones here, huh? This is 1 more, so this is 6. And 7 and 8, I think is right. There isn't one like extra sheet that's just fully transparent, no, I think. You lost your buffalo sauce. I figured I might lose you there. But hey.
Luke, here's my answer.
Not 8? Okay. It's gonna be 7, I think.
Oh, how embarrassing.
They really said give them all the shitty puzzles. This one alley with the 2 dudes is all the shitty puzzles. 7.
There we go.
No?
I suppose I thought wrong.
I'm gonna try 6 and then I go up. This is not the puzzle solving stream you thought you were gonna get, is it? Just me trial and erroring a bunch of puzzles. It's okay. If we can, we're gonna go over to... Okay, we're going up. We're gonna go over to the puzzle shack, and we're gonna have like a proper puzzle solving marathon after this. Because I owe you after Tuesday. Well, anyway. 9. Let's go.
There we go.
It's not? Goddamn.
I suppose I thought wrong.
How many sheets are there? This one's not there. This one's not part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5, isn't it? It's 5, isn't it?
That should do it.
It is 5. It's actually an easy puzzle.
Use the key to success.
It's such an easy puzzle. Okay, but like the way they show these solutions sometimes, like this game is rated for like young kids, you know. It's like, yeah, any young kid can go play this. I do not see a young child playing this. In fact, I remember as a child asking like my dad for help with some of the puzzles that were more like mathy, and we would be on that for like 45 minutes. Just looking at the little shitty Nintendo screen trying to figure out. Gizmo. Plonk it on there. Okay, so we still need like an ear, right? Ear and paw, and I think he's done. Oh, we can just go into here. Do you have a puzzle, or are you just gonna give me the same spiel? No, it's the same spiel. Shut up. You're back. Welcome back. What did you order? There's a few puzzles here. See, we can go through. Racetrack riddle. I planned to leave these for the end, but actually, I'm not gonna do that. The distance 3 race horses can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. Horse A, 2 laps. Horse B, 3 laps. Horse C, 4 laps. The horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? Can you figure this one out? This is actually, it's one of my favorite puzzles, I think, in this game. Out of the ones that I remember this one. I remember banging my head against it for so long and being like, well, it's gotta be like 12 minutes, right? Because there's the minimum common like multiplier thing, multiple, whatever it is, the MCM. It's gotta be 4 times 3. But then you remember they run these per minute. So then after 1 minute, this will have run 2 laps and he's gonna be here. After 1 minute, this will have run 3 laps and he's gonna be here. And after 1 minute, this one's gonna have run 4 laps and he's gonna be here. So you have the winner, second place, and glue all together in the starting line after 1 minute.
There we go.
Yeah.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Every puzzle has an answer. Gizmo. See, this is why I didn't want to leave them for last as well. Because there's like the gizmo and everything, all the pieces. I don't want to like forget it. 3 identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? I've taken okay, not to brag. I've taken a probability class. Do I remember any of it? No. But I had to take it for my mathematical biology major. And I know the percentage of this is 0. Because if 2 people have their umbrella, the third person also must have their umbrella.
Luke, here's my answer.
Also, I'm kind of,
Puzzle has
I don't know if I don't know if I'm surprised or proud or what it is that you called the delivery, I mean, come on. That you called the delivery place to get the thing instead of like ordering with Postmates or something like that. Oh, it's a 50 picarat. Your friend just got back from the post office where she purchased a sheet of stamps with values ranging from 10 cents to $1. First, your friend cut out the $1 stamp and set it aside. Then she divided the remaining stamps into 7 uniquely shaped bunches, each with a total value of $1. Oh god. Okay. I think as long as it's like this shape being cut out means to probably we could do something like this. This is 60, 20, 10, 10. That is 100. 50, 20, 20, 10. That is 100. 30, 30, 30, 10. That is 100. 40, 20, that's 60. 70 and 30, right? 70 and 30, yeah. Now 90 has to go with this 10. Honestly, hell yeah. And then, oh, I think we also just like kind of stumbled on this, right? 80, 10, 10, that's 100. 70, 20, 10, that's 100. 100. This is 100. This is 100. This is 100. And this is 100. But also, this is hell stamps.
another puzzle solved.
Also, I don't know if you saw this in the group chat server, but I actually I in one weekend I learned enough R to do like decent data analysis. I'm very proud of that. Camera and case. 50 picarats, man. While walking through a market on vacation, you notice a small stand selling cameras. A camera and case set is selling for $310. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. Okay. You decide you'd rather wait on buying a camera and opt to just buy the case alone. You hand the seller a $100 bill and see his eyes light up. Think fast now. How much change should you be getting back? Okay, camera and case is selling for $310, right? Camera costs $300 more than the case. So then the camera needs to be 300, right? Wait, no. No, it is, yeah, because the case needs to be $10, right? Camera is $300 more than the case. So case plus 300. Wait, case plus 300 is camera, not set. Oh god, the wording on this. Case plus 300. Is camera. Well, case plus 300. Camera, let's say camera is X. And then it's equal to Y plus 300. Camera costs $300 more than the case itself. The case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. So 310 minus X is equal to Y. So then X minus 300 is equal to 310 minus X. So 2X is equal to 610, which means X is 305, meaning Y is $5. I'm doing math. I am big time doing math, but yeah, I figured it out. The case is 5, so I should be getting back 95. Also, what a way to like deliver a sales pitch, that dude.
That should do it.
Also, that's a cheap ass case for a camera that's $300. Yeah, the merchant had an awfully misleading way of explaining things. He really freaking did. I didn't get a nothing for it. I have a new gizmo though. One more paw. Now I just need like an ear on him, and I think he's done. That's everything. Well, let's head out. Do a bit more of exploring. What are you still doing here? Do you have more puzzles for me? Nope. Nope, we need to go straight to the manor. Alright, off to the manor we go. What are you? What's that on the ground? Smudged? Oh no, it's not smudged. It's just so you don't have to translate it. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do, what to do. Must be talking about Baron Reynolds' first wife. My heart is heavy as I read these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. What about you, man? What about you, boss? You got a puzzle for me? Yeah. How do these people find a new puzzle, like, overnight to give me? 50 pick rats. Oh, God. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, shown in the map below. The only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and point B? Okay. Let's see. If we do this, I think the key is to like try and go back and forth as much as possible, right? Do we think this is longest? I feel like this, like it might screw me over. So let's see. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 segments seems good. Let's see if we can beat it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the other one was better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think 22 is gonna have to be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Right? I feel like this is the longest. Let's try this.
Luke, here's my answer.
No? Oh shit.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Try to cover as many of the roads as possible. Yeah. The roads the boy passed up. Yeah, but he can only... You cannot cross back. So how do you get more out of these roads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 again. And we know 22 is not it. One, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I feel like 22 is like the most you can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I feel like to get the most distance, you have to have this kind of squiggle here. But that doesn't seem right. Oh, wait, can you do like this? And then like this? Does this give you more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think this might be it.
Luke, here's my
This
answer.
certainly seems like a lot. Yeah. There we go.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Critical thinking is the key to success. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? The game's telling me to touch grass, man. I've been. I took a bike ride. Shut the hell up. Painting scrap. Thank you very much. Anything new in here? Don't think so. Okay. Next up. You. Nothing new about the boat. Alright, off we go. Cat. Cat puzzle, please. If it isn't Claudia the cat, I forgot her name. She seems like a nightmare. Well, have you been outside? Yeah, I biked around and everything. Oh shit. I kind of like the balancing ones. Hang on. There are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. If you have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale. On the other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats on 1 black cat. Given this setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? Okay, can I squibble? I cannot squibble. Okay. I need to squibble. Hang on. I need to squibble to solve this. Here it is, the squibble. Okay. Let's see about this thing. I need to move this here. Maybe. Just somewhere I can actually check. Okay. Let's see. Wow, that looks awful. Don't use this one. Let's make it like a little thicker, maybe. 4 white is equal to 5 black. And then 2 black plus 1 white is equal to 3 red. Okay, we have this. Now I need to move this again. Well, no, you. Here. So I can actually see what the thing is. Wait, hang on. Yeah, that is right. Okay. Okay. Let's try and work through this. Now we have on this side, let's divide it on 2 sides. On this side we have 3 reds, which we know is equal to 2 black plus 1 white. So really we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black plus 1 white. And on the other side, we have 4 white plus 1 black. Now, 1 of the black cancels out on both sides. So it's 5 black, 1 white, to 4 white. And we know 4 white is 5 black. So this is the same as 5 black. So then this and the 5 black cancels out, and we have 1 white left over here. Because they gave me a problem that requires that. But anyway, it's going to tip to the left. So there you have it.
I think I've got it.
Yep.
I did it. Yes.
Yep. Brother, why? I mean, brother, what do you mean, brother, why? It's brother because it's the only way I can do it. I could have guessed. Do you want me to guess? And we don't get all the picarets, man. That's what it's all about. It's all about the picarets. I detest sweets. I hate Chelmy. I love sweets. I've been having like a chocolate craving, ongoing chocolate craving for the past 6 months, maybe. It's been non-stop. So like, we have a hot chocolate maker now, which is helping a lot. Also, you weren't paying attention because you were driving. Are you texting and driving, you little shit? You better not be. I thought it was supposed to be a fun game. It is a fun game if you like logic, puzzles, and math, which I do. Unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Yes, sir. Can I go upstairs and talk to people and get puzzles? Please? Yep. More puzzle. We're getting some heavy hitting puzzles. 40, 50 picarets. The cross. The cross shape on the pin board below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside it. Remember that example, because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross? Has 17 pins inside it and 16 outside it. Feel free to make your cross any size you like. Can I make it like, if I make it diagonal like this, does that do anything? Also, you need to go like here. I vaguely remember seeing this puzzle and thinking it needs to be diagonal. It needs 17 pins inside it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's 17 inside, so then it must be 16 outside. It's honestly a godsend that I half remember half of these. Because otherwise, we'd be here all day if I was playing this game for the first time. Wall clock? I know Layton's gonna appreciate a wall clock. You got a puzzle for me? Or are you just gonna shout me out of here? Yeah. How do you like my creaky chair, by the way? That's such a mainstay of this channel. A detective who was mere days from cracking an international smuggling ring has suddenly gone missing. While inspecting his last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that this note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects in the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you break the detective's code and find the criminal's name? Now, I'm going to just go ahead and reveal this. Who? As soon as I saw the numbers, I was like 100% this has to be one of these things. Bill is boss, he sells oil. Well, Bill.
Luke, here's my answer.
I like the he sells oil part. What's that got to do with anything? Is it an oil smuggling ring? I guess it's like oil for cars? Painting scrap. Thank you, thank you. You got a puzzle for me, ma'am? A favor? Solve this puzzle for me. How old is mom? A father and son are having a conversation. Okay. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year, I was only 1.5 times her age. But still, that's pretty amazing, eh? If the father is 44 years old, how old is the mother?" Immediately, I feel like the only situation in which you're twice someone's age and the next year you're 1.5 times their age is if you're 2 and they are 1, when you're double. And then next year you're 3 and they are 2 and you're 1.5 times. So the father's 44, the mom is 43. And off we go.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
When you have like a mathematician dad. Splendid Peyton. Layton's gonna appreciate that, I feel. He's a refined, cultured man. Hello. You got anything for me? Puzzles and or plot? I don't know if they used some like concept art for the like mystery title. Let me show you what I mean. Yeah, let's save. We're at 5 hours already into this game. It's not nothing. But there's I think mysteries. Yeah. Look at the face of this dude. This looks terrifying. This does not at all look like the guy that was kidnapping this man. Also, let me just click through all of these so it stops flashing new, because that's gonna bother me forever. Journal. This, yeah. The puzzle index. Okay. Talk with, oh wait, Matthew. Matthew is gonna be in the house probably. Hello. Back so soon, Professor? Finally getting started on the golden apple after a whole day just sitting around doing nothing. Ingrid used to work as a nurse. Matthew, the lady seems like a bit of an asshole. What the hell? Walking around the general store. Okay. Her. Yeah, we saw her out in town. I was like, yeah, she was in that picture. Okay. Let's go find this one. Off we go. Well, that was easy. Hello. Mr. Layabout. Yeah, that's about right. What can I do for you? Worked at the manor ages ago. Yeah. Oh, this is kind of cute. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to keep the family riches to herself. Damn. The manor garden. Let's head back to the manor. Can we just go around town, actually? Oh, we can. Okay, time to go hunt for puzzles then. My favorite. A tile square. You have at your disposal a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what is the fewest number of tiles you'd need? Okay. Now, if we're doing a one that's like between the 10 and 12, that would be 10 is 2 by 5. And 12 is 2 by 2 by 3. So the minimum common one is going to be 2 by 2 by 5 by 3. So it's 15 times 4, which is 60. Which is a lot. I think less than that is gonna be 20 tiles, doing like stacking them like vertically like this on the side where, you know, this is 10 inches and each of these is 0.5. So you stack 20 of them like this and you get this. I think this is it. Otherwise, it's gonna be some like trick answer where it's like 1. No, that was it.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah, I mean, why would they give you the depth if... Why would they give you the depth if you don't need to use it? That's, you know, that's why I loved math problems in school. Because I'd be like, you know, they gave me something. I gotta use it. Oh, aha, hello. What's up? We're doing puzzles. It's a puzzle game. $20 picker ads. That's not a lot. Okay. 2 corporations have put out help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the 2 companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? Can you imagine it being this easy? Holy shit, everyone's here now all of a sudden. Can you imagine it being this easy? 2 companies have put out help wanted ads. Which one should you work for? It's that easy. You choose, by the way. Company A will pay you $100,000 a year and give you 20,000 raise yearly. I wish. Company B will pay you 50,000 every 6 months and give you a 5,000 raise every 6 months. Okay. Now the thing is, I feel like you should work for company B, but let me try and put it to paper. So I'm going to, actually I can just go back to, yeah, that makes it easier. Okay. I can, first one is just 100K first year. Second year is 120K. Third year is 140K. Do you like my handwriting, by the way? And then it's 160K and on and on. The other company, first year is 105K because you get a 5K raise in the middle of it. The next year is 100. It'd be 55. It'd be 60 the first month. And then, so it's just 125. The other one is just always 5K ahead. Right? Yeah. So you should work for company B. Oh.
Here's my answer.
Buddy. No, it's not. It's company B. First of all, because it's a puzzle game. And it seems as if company A is apparently, obviously the best. So obviously, it's not that one. But also just the math checks out. This girl is a psychopath. All she does is stand in this corner, laugh at this guy, and be an asshole to you. All she does is eat hot chip and lie. Okay, you. Flick. I like chess. There we go. I knew this guy. This guy, he gives you chess problems, and I actually really enjoy chess. Well, I say I really enjoy chess. None of you were here for the Tuesday stream. I played chess, and I got my ass whooped. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. This should be decently easy. They just need to be like a horse jump away from each other, right? So like if this, like something like this, right? Because that's basically the only thing a queen can't move to. Yeah, it's just a horse jump. There you go.
There we go.
I like the little like uh-huh.
Success.
Did I play a bot or random person? Random person all three times, like a different person every time. And I didn't have like a username on, so I just played like random like guests basically. And I was in the beginner level because I haven't played in like 3+ years. And it I got shellacked. These guys were lying on their side account. Measuring cup. Oh, this guy with the measuring cup puzzles. I don't like this guy's puzzles. This restaurant is like my ultimate tribulation. Chess puzzles, which I like, and the shift things around puzzles, which I don't like. You have one 16-quart pitcher full of water, one empty 9-quart pitcher, and one empty 7-quart pitcher. Using nothing but these three pitchers, can you divide the water evenly so the 16 and 9-quart pitchers are each holding exactly 8 quarts of water? Maybe. that's just that's just silly because I could have just poured everything into the 9 to begin with. Okay. Let's try. Let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, we've got a 5 here now. I don't know what that does for me. I need to find like a combination of moves, basically, that puts me in a situation. I need to be put in a situation where I have like a floating amount. Yeah, something like this, maybe? And if this goes into here, this goes into here. I'm basically just doing the move that seems reasonable. I don't know what that means, though. Right. We've got a 4 here. Oh, I don't like these. I don't like these at all. 12 and 4 seems kind of right, though. Like, we have half-filled pitchers, which seems correct to me. If I pour this into you, it's gonna be 5 left here. That's not what we want. If I pour this into you, pour you here, it's just gonna be 9 left here. It'll be it if I poured everything. So that cannot be right. I think you and you is basically the only thing that makes sense. And if I go... God, I can never figure this out. Four into empty and 12 into medium. I think you might have been a little delayed on that. I think we're past that now. Or no, isn't this what we did? What do you mean you don't understand how it's pouring? Like, it pours everything. Like, the entire content goes into whatever you go. And no, everything gets poured. Nothing gets left behind, ever. I'm in hell. How do you pour this? I cannot figure it out. Like, I cannot figure out how to do this. I feel like I almost had something. I was almost like there. And now I feel like I've just bungled it. Right? No, this is the 12 and 4 we had going on. This is basically me just rage pouring. Don't mind me, by the way. This is just basically being back at the start. Might as well start over and try something new. This was silly. Unless, for you here, pour you here. That leaves us with what? That just, well, 9 of course left. I'm so pissed off, man. I can't, I just cannot wrap my head around these puzzles. I'm just pouring into whatever will give me like a half full thing. That's my design. Rage pouring, I'm basically, yeah. It's not great. It's not a great look. I'm gonna be honest with you. What would Gale think? Would be so disappointed, honestly. I've really let go of myself there. That's just, yeah. It's just too bad, really. I had such a promising future. Honestly, I'm gonna solve this one later. I just hate the ones that are pouring stuff into stuff. A Discord server? I know, right? But I think pretty much everyone here is already in the Discord server. Nothing. Oh, something? This game looks so fun. It's the Professor Layton games. Oh, that's just the same dialogue. It's a very fun series of like just puzzle games. It does a very good job of sort of integrating the puzzles into like overarching mystery. Like a lot of it is just they don't really fit that much because it's just like, oh, this reminds me of a puzzle. Yeah. By the way, have you heard this one before? And then puzzle, you know. But it does a good job of, you know. Oof. According to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, and D equals 4. Well, C equals 3, and D equals 4. What does E equal? I already figured this out. I figured it out. I'm gonna go turn on the light, and if you guys want to brainstorm in chat real quick. Nerd. Yeah, I am. I like puzzle games. Sue me. I was talking, by the way, about potentially maybe doing chess during the weeks when I'm done with this, and then flip to like chess during the week, because I'm bad at chess now. I used to be like not good but decent. I used, now I'd like to like get a little better. Well, E equals 5 because it's the number of like shapes they are adjacent to. A is adjacent to 1, 2. Well, 1, 2. I can just mark it here. B is adjacent to 1, 2, 3. D is adjacent to 1, 2, 3, 4. C is adjacent to 1, 2, 3. So E is adjacent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
This girl, I remember, because so I already played this game once, like as a child. I remember being so scared of like her piercing blue eyes. Also, his eyes are just like a little dot, right? And meanwhile, like imagine if this is sort of what a normal man's eyes are like. Also, I was saying to Cedric the other day that Professor Layton looks like this Twitch emote. He looks exactly like even like the bolts as the ears and everything. That's him. That's his face. A girl who's about to have her birthday. Birthday girl. 60. That's the first 60 picker at one. When asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turned 22. But I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. Okay, now help me. Help me because New Year's Day, is that the first day? Is that like January 1st? Like New Year's Eve is December 31st, right? New Year's Day is January 1st, right? The day after tomorrow, I turn 22. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I think the main thing here is like the way she's saying the day after tomorrow. So like there's 2 day, there is one more day of this. Like red on red is not very easy to see. I'm gonna go back to this. Okay. Do you like my little like pop-up like little screen I have? Just like little thing I've put up here so I can scribble on it. Anyway, so it's like the day after tomorrow. So then there's 2 day right here. There's 1 day and then the day after tomorrow. And the day after tomorrow she turns 22. Which when I first played this game used to be way older than me. And now I am 23. I keep thinking I'm 24. This is such a 2000s baby problem. But because it's 2024, I keep thinking I'm 24. But I'm not yet. My birthday's coming up, but not yet. And then this same year, New Year's Day, January 1st, he was 19. So you know what I bet it is? This day today is December 31st. Then New Year's Day, this one happens here. Wait, not 19, right? Wait. 1-1 last year. 19. Oh, then right. She turned 20 January 2nd, right? January 2nd. She turned 20 January 2nd last year, yeah. And then this year she turned 21 and then yeah, January 2nd. Yeah. It's got to be January 2nd. Okay, input answer. Month 1. Day 2. Yeah. Like it's like a little oddly worded. So New Year's Day last year, she was 19. Then the day after New Year's Day, she turned 20. Then this year, which we're still currently in, because it's now December 31st. So this year that we're currently in, you know, she turned 21 on January 2nd. And then next year, she's turning 22. Does that make sense? I feel like I can't explain it any better than this. There's no other, like, better, different way to explain it. Oh, there you go. Okay, maybe this will help. 2 days from now, it'll be 22. So tomorrow is the first. It's 12/31. This is like last year on New Year's Day, she was 20. Last year on the 2nd, she was 19. Then she would turn 20. And last year, yeah. It's just like when they're talking about last year, they don't mention that they're pretty much done with this year. It's basically a puzzle version of like, oh my god, see you next year at the end of like New Year's Eve. Okay. Weirdo, creepy girl. Please. Okay. We already did the apple one, so we don't need to do that again. Anything going on? Oh, this is open during the day now? That's odd. Can be the 2nd, but I don't get how it can only be the 2nd. Because she's saying her birthday is in 2 days, and the situation only makes sense if today is December 31st. Hey, hint coins. I'm collecting hint coins, but I'm not planning on ever using hint coins. I just like to see the number go up. Nice. This place is packed with hint coins because last time I was here I didn't look for any. Okay. Giuseppe, my guy. You got a deal on puzzles? Yeah. Puzzle. Nice. 71. Sausage thief. Somebody ate the butcher sausages. Raw? They better be like cured sausages. Here's what these 4 boys have to say. B ate the sausages. D ate them all up. I didn't eat them, no way. B's totally lying. Only one of these rascals is telling the truth, and all of the others are, needless to say, lying. Can you figure out who ate the sausages? Okay. Let's do this. Okay. A is saying, let me actually move this up a little bit so that way I can at least point to like A, B, C, D. So A is saying that B ate the sausages. One of them is telling the truth. So let's just work the way you're supposed to solve these puzzles, which is like, let's assume A is telling the truth. If A is telling the truth, B is lying, which makes sense. C would also have to be lying, which then means A cannot be telling the truth. Because A says B ate them, and if C is lying, C ate them. So A is not the one telling the truth. Let's move over to B. You just gotta be sequential about it. If A is telling the truth, So if B is telling the truth, A is lying, which is fine because it's just someone else other than B ate them. D ate them up. C is saying he didn't eat them, which again, if he is lying, he did eat them, which once again, B cannot be telling the truth. If C is telling the truth, A is lying, makes sense. B is lying, makes sense. D is also lying. So if D is lying, B needs to be telling the truth, which would mean C is not telling the truth, which means C is not the one telling the truth. So I think it has to be D, but let's work through it. If D's telling the truth, A is saying B ate the sausages, which is a lie, but that's fine. B is saying D ate them, which is a lie. C is saying he didn't eat them, which is a lie, so he did eat them. And D is saying B's lying, which is true. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense, and D is the one telling the truth. One of them rascals. This one rascal. I love how they try to like profile. What? Hang on a second. Is it? Hang on. Was it who's telling the truth or who ate them? Who ate them? C ate them. Okay. I like how they try to like profile you, by the way. They give you B over here looking like he ate the sausages. But no, it's C. Give
Here's my answer.
one of these rascals. One of these rascals, indeed. Look at him. What a scene this is. This looks like some kind of like horror movie. Just like in the background, the eyes lit up. This dude does not give a shit though. They did. I like how like he looks like he's used to being brought into these freaking lineups when some food goes missing. He looks like, well, shit. All right, let's just sit through this again, and then they'll figure out it wasn't me. He looks bored as shit. He looks like he knows. Some gossip. Someone lives in that dark, grimy tower. Flower vase. That's gonna go to Layton, sure. All these little like items, by the way, that are going around. This is because, actually, I can show you this right now, because I love. This is my favorite part of the game. They each have like a room at the end, and you get little objects for solving puzzles, and you can assign them to one of their rooms. So basically I could take this bed and be like, no, you get this bed, and then he has like 2 beds, one stacked on top of each other. It's brilliant. It's a bunk bed, but like I really like, it's so cute. But the thing is, there is a correct way to arrange them, because you click the clock. What workmanship? I wonder if it's tea time yet. And if you bring it to him, this could be handy. So it's like, you know, he clearly feels a little bit more strongly about it. So there's a correct way to arrange the rooms. And when you have all the items, you arrange the rooms correctly and you get like a mini reward for it. I'm not sure what it is. Brilliant. Love how round it is. Very fond of handmade things. There you go. Finish on this frame is just lovely. And this one's just my style. I mean, it's a blue bed. That's easy enough. Well made, but it needs something on top. Just the perfect size for me. Okay. I'll just sleep those books in there. Yeah, good thing I have this bookshelf. Yeah. And how do you feel about the books individually? Okay, sure. It even matches the walls. Just perfect for curling up with a good book. Wonderful vase. That's pretty, but whatever. Okay. Great painting. Teddy bear, yeah. TV, yeah. I guess it's kind of calming. Versus the delicate emerald hues of nature. I rather like this chair. It needs something to go on top of it. Bit square for my tastes. No, this goes here. So like you can like slowly put together their ideal room. this way. And I really, really like that. By far my favorite. Ooh, another scrap of something. Scrap of like a diary or something, right? The boss complimented my latest model today. He's a good guy and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skill so I can repay the man for his generosity. Like a journal entry, yeah. Under the employ of the Baron. By the way, the premise of this game is that the Baron that kind of like ruled over and owned really this town just passed away. He's promised his whole inheritance to whoever can find the quote-unquote golden apple that is hidden somewhere in this town. So you just have you've been hired by the Baron's wife, the late Baron's wife, to solve this mystery, this inheritance mystery for her. To like go around town, solve this puzzle, solve this mystery, and get her the inheritance, basically. I think, yeah, this is the place where... No! Get me back in there. Okay. Prosciutto. I love prosciutto. Oh. I vaguely remember a chocolate puzzle being very, very annoying. You have a hankering for chocolate, so you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares long. Yeah, there is. No. Is there ever? Hang on a second. Well, actually, I can't really put it on stream easily because I'd have to like stream from my phone or something. But I own it. It's right there in my Nintendo 3DS case. It's decent. It's pretty cute. I think they complement each other very well because I feel like the Ace Attorney like clearly shines in the courtroom scenes, and Professor Layton has a pretty good like sort of go around the world and everything because like you keep stumbling into puzzles and everything. So they complement each other pretty well because you keep finding puzzles and solving them and everything. And also there's like courtroom scenes and all that, and that helps sort of up the pace, give you a bit more like, yeah. Okay, 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? Okay, so let's assume we start with this, right? 1 time. Then... No, hang on. It should start with one of these, I think. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it should start with one of these. 1. And then we go 2, 3, 4. I hate this already. 1 time. 2 times, 3 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, I think. Now this is definitely, I'm going to be wrong, and there's like fewer. Yeah. Keep trying. Overwhelmed by otherwise we'll get an answer. Don't think so hard. Think about how your chocolate will end up and try working backward. Okay, so it will end up with 30 individual squares. One square is the minimum number of times, like if you're cutting 30 blocks, is it not like 29 actually, maybe? Like you need to do 29 breaks to get 30 squares. Yeah. Okay, it's actually a logic puzzle. It's not like a math puzzle. You're streaming now? Hang on a minute. If you're gonna be streaming, wait, I do follow you. Okay. I mean, not that I imagine there's gonna be a lot of people in here that don't already know about your stream. But I guess I can send them over at the end of it. Oh man. What if I do a raid? That'd be fun. We stream the stream. No. That's like React content. I don't wanna. That's like my one steadfast rule. I do not want to ever do any sort of React content. I also feel kind of iffy about having music in the background of the stream. For one, because it's like copyright and everything. But also just, I don't know. I don't like the idea of it for some reason. Well, anyway, we've kind of done like a full loop. Wait, can we go in here? No? Yeah, we can. Hello. Odd equations. Oh my, it looks like someone has been writing nonsense on the blackboard again. It turns out, though, that under certain conditions, these strange equations are actually correct. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 also equals 2. Assuming the above to be true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? I think I've figured it out. I think like when you have a situation like this, the main thing is to think about like different kind of coordinates, I guess is the best way to put it, different like units. So this is not just numbers. I think this is hours, right? So like 8 a.m. minus 6 is 2 a.m. 8 a.m. plus 6 is 2 p.m. Right? 7 a.m. plus 6 is 1 p.m. So it should be 1. Oh, watch me get it wrong, but nope, there it is.
Another puzzle solved.
Yep. No, please vacate the premises. Yes, sir. Speaking of vacate the premises, so one of the elevators at work is currently like busted. So I had to like take a different door out of the lab. And I was looking at that door and I saw the I was like I saw on that door there was like, you know, different emergencies, and there's like a code red, which is like a fire or something like that. And then there was like a code like yellow or code, I don't even know what it was. There was like active shooter. And that's like, it's these small little like sobering moments that remind me I live in the US where shit like that just happens. I don't assume you have a puzzle for me, do you? No. No, you're just a little bit of a creep. Hello? Are my ones just a stylistic thing? I went through a phase. I started doing them like that because they're the very sort of stereotypical like baby one, you know, the sort of like do that like that one on it. Then during like late middle school, high school, I switched to doing just like sticks. But now, especially during college and now that I work in a lab, it's sort of important that I be able to label stuff and differentiate between like ones and eyes. So it's honestly just helpful to do them that like that for me. But yeah, I did get in trouble at some point because I would do ones sort of like this. Like, you know, if I'm ever writing them kind of crooked, it almost looks like an A, you know, that I didn't bother finishing or something. Like I write them like kind of like loose like this. So like a one will kind of look like that on an exam for me. And the professor would be like, what the hell is this? Oh, let's go to the grave. Yes. Damn. This is so pretty. Here sleeps Violet, my one true love. I started a phase with writing the European sevens. What do you mean the European seven? What makes a seven European versus something else? Seven with the line? Oh, yeah, I do them like that too. But that's just useful to like, I like making numbers that like I can differentiate from each other, you know? I like numbers that I just tell it's a number. So I do a 1 with the big like head on it. 2, 3. I do my 4s like this. So it's like, you know, it's very easily a 4. 5, 6, 7. Now I'm doing this with my mouse. So don't pass too harsh judgment. 8, 9, 10. Like that. You know? Do like these I think are maybe the standouts that people might do kind of differently. I also, okay, for a while I used to do 5s kind of like this, but I would confuse them with S's. Your 4 is an A, sir? No, it's a 4. It's a 4. What if I did my 4s like this? That'd be so fucked up. You imagine this shit? It's just like a right angle. There's got to be someone out there that does 4s like this. Sometimes they look like an S. I know. I would like actually like mess up stuff because I would see I see a sample or something. For example, one of the samples we have right now is like SLC 24A5 it is called. And first time I saw it, I wrote it down as SLC 24AS. Well, I wrote 5, but then I reread it and I saw S. Make that someone you. I'm just simply not gonna do that because I'm not a psychopath. Find the journal in Dahlia's room. Yes, sir. We're peeping on people's journals now, huh? What a researcher we are. What an investigator. No hidden puzzles around? Nope. Journal is probably in the here. No, here. Found a freaking coin. Where's the? Oh, in the bookcase maybe, huh? Hang on, I'm doing something very streamer coded. We're ordering takeout for dinner. We're door dashing dinner. This is, you know, this is the ideal streamer life. Wake up, don't shower, plop on the chair, switch on stream, react to YouTube videos until lunchtime, DoorDash some food, eat on stream, then wash it down with a liter bottle of Coca-Cola, then play Teamfight Tactics for 4 hours straight, rage quit, get a little hungry, so you eat some leftover McDonald's fries that have been on your desk for about 2 weeks, but honestly, who knows, because that shit does not rot or go bad, so you just eat it. Then that tides you over until dinner. But of course, you gotta play something before dinner. So then you go to your backup game. You play Valorant before dinner. And then you tuck into bed without actually eating anything at 4 a.m. I feel terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. Changed its memory? More. I collapsed some days ago and I've been bedridden ever since. It feels like I failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I'm gone, the people of the village look after Flora and care for her as I did. More. It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Seems like I thought this through. What the streamer lifestyle? It's just what I know. Like it's just what I see, you know? If you look at Twitch homepage, a lot of streamers out there will just be playing TFT, not saying anything unless like someone follows and they're like, "Oh, thanks for the follow." Like, you know, just it's basically thanks for the follow. And then, like, you get something better, it's like, "Oh," you know, like grumble a little bit. But there's no... Yeah. But anyway, we are ordering food. Hang on. The full menu. There we go. Okay. I want to stream and I want to kind of take it seriously. Not too seriously, obviously. I'm not saying, you know, if I don't make it in streaming, I'm not, you know, this is not my plan for the future. But I would like to, like, give it an honest, proper try, and I also just want to, like, have fun with it and be as good as I can with it, if that makes sense. Give it the old college try. Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Pieces may face different directions, but they must not be mirrored versions of each other. What the hell does that even mean? But also, I think I got it. If you do like this, and this, and like this. No, that's not right. I want it to be a legit hobby. Yeah, I want to be like honest about it. You know, I want to stream and I want to stream and I want to like I don't know, I don't I think it's definitely got to be something like that. But there's this harsh edge like here that needs to be incorporated into like every shape basically. I hope your solution isn't this, by the way, because this is not right. No, I can't cut this out because then this is not the same shape. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it needs to be like something like this, where it's like kind of asymmetrical. It creates a shape. that works like that. So let's start with this central cut to begin with, and let's work our way off of that. Or maybe not. You're still like mirrored basically. This is almost it, but not quite. Not quite. Oh, wait, is this it? That's it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah. I don't even need your help. Ugh. Who needs you? Don't leave, by the way. Mysterious bottle. This looks like some. This looks like alcohol, so I'm gonna give that to Luke. Actually, he can have fun with that mysterious bottle, brother. Okay. Okay, talk to Ingrid. She was out in town last we saw her. Oh, she's right out here now. This is technically trespassing. You don't work here anymore. I had faith in you. Oh, thank you. It's so odd. You've become like my little guardian angel. It's like, no, no, no. I trust. I believe. By the way, Gail is out of town the whole weekend. So maybe we have like a long stream kind of weekend. Zapone fellow. Who was? Oh, fancy little mustache. Ingrid's nose is in a different time zone from the rest of her body. It really, really is. There's a few people around. It's also just so wild, and also it's kind of funky. Like the character designs are so, like, the long thing nose and like the massive teeth on this man. And then you look at like Layton or any one of these guys. Like, just compare this. His whole head is basically the size of his head plus hat. And then his eyes are just these little dots, and his eyes are like massive. So it's like there's definitely, and it's extra funny because there's the Professor Layton and Ace Attorney crossover game. Will I have started 10 a.m.? Oh, I don't think so. I hope not. Damn. Well, I think we kind of cleared most of the puzzles as we went around. This thing that she's doing with her feet, I actually kind of do this when I'm like at rest. Like when I'm excited about something, or I'm just kind of waiting, I kind of like jump on my tip of my toes like this. Glad to see you're keeping each other entertained. I thought the chat's never been livelier, and I wasn't even on stream. This is like the saddest thing ever. But I was saying, I actually kind of do this little like tippy toe thing. I've told Gail, I want to change it because I feel like that's just bouncing around like that. It's a little childish maybe. That's him. That's the guy we need. Good friends? No. I'm a ballerina. I just have like hella short calves actually. I just have like being on my tippy toes is easier for me than not. Sort of my default I think would be being on my tippy toes. And when I walk, I do kind of like spring off of the tip of my toes. And when I run entirely on the tips of my toes. So it's like I sent calf pics. I think I did send a calf pic actually at some point in the group chat. So it's somewhere in like selfies, I think. Giga calves. Okay, but kind of, yeah. I might have mentioned it there, but like the thing is, because I have short calves, sort of, and my default is having a bit of like a point, you know, having a being on my tiptoes. Being flat on the ground kind of like stretches my calves, you know. It's a bit of a workout. So just like standing around does give me a bit of a calf workout. So I just have naturally mega calves, and I think now on top of that I've been like biking to work and back, they're probably not gonna any thinner. You did. I found it. There you go. And it's like, you know, tell me these are not impressive calves. I got good calves. I'll die on this hill. I got good legs. Oh, another puzzle? Goddamn. The chocolate code. I'm interested. On Valentine's Day, your gadget-loving, technophile girlfriend give you a most unusual slab of chocolate. While the jumble of letters looks like nonsense, you manage to decode the letters written on the chocolate. A message from your sweetheart will appear. What is she trying to tell you? Okay, what's like with the little bites taking out of here, 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 and here? Uh-huh. Now, why does it say gadget-loving technophile girlfriend? Like, what does this have to do with technology? Well, yeah, she might be a nerd, but that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, you know, there's a byte or like a thing taken out of here. And the rest of them are like this side, this side, this side, and this side. I don't know what that means. You know what I'm worried about as well? Because this game was released in like early mid 2000s, I think. Well, whenever Nintendo DS was around, so maybe a little later than that. But what if this made sense back then and now it doesn't really? Oh, you see it? There's no way. The gadget thing is relevant. Shit, is it? You're losing me so much. Fuck. I suck at these. I suck at these. The gadget thing is relevant. Yes, you figured it out. Can I get a hint? Because I swear I'm not gonna figure this out. I suck at codes and stuff like that. .99% sure. Okay, so give me a freaking hint. Stop like, you're just showing off in the chat. It's just, you saying I'm better. Money is money. Honestly, we did have like uh Emma's old roommate's boyfriend started an OnlyFans where he sold keyboard where he sold feet feet pics and he kind of got like a little bit of money out of it, right? It's because it's the key on top, so it's TEXT text me. Oh, bro, how is this an R? Uh, uh, okay. He made a decent amount. He had a genuine following if he stuck to it. Well, and honestly, okay, and he has like a little bit of, like fucked up looking feet. I will say, if I think the people that were into his feet were not into it because they like were like attractive. They were like they had like they were foot fetishists, but then on top of it, they were also into like like bad feet. You know, they're like no, I can see good feet anywhere. He would have cornered the market. I know. But then, you know, I have fucked up looking feet. So like if that's what people are into, bro, I got some hobbit feet for these people. I think we already talked to this guy. We just need to go around town though. Let's go around town. Let's talk to people. Starving. Okay. How's about you? Oh, it's another chess puzzle. Okay, hell yeah. Too many queens, too. Queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. So you can place 5 queens on this 5x5 chessboard. There's a catch. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Okay, what if I do like this? Like one on this edge. And then I just do the rest of them kind of the same way. So like this, right? Like this still, I don't think any queen blocking anything. You just take this one out. So you basically make it a 4x4 again, and then you just repeat the same thing with the knights. Bay has paid for feet pick before? What? Excuse me? I didn't know about that.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Oh no, it's the puzzle again. No, 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 no. Bell's feet picks? There's a whole like underbelly to that server that I just didn't know about, huh? Nothing going on here. What do you mean Bell's feet picks? Since when does Bell sell feet picks? And why would Bay pay for them? Okay, actually, I know why Bay would pay for them, because it's Bay. Figure out the water thing? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll come back to it another day. Today is not the day for the water thing. She's not here. I figured she might be good for gossip. Do you know anything? Stashin? Nope. Nope. Guess the next place to ask is just like around the city? Nope. Anyone here know anything about the guy's friend? I don't think you would. Nope. I'm gonna strengthen intelligence of Gale here. I know, but still. With like the delays and everything on the stream. Also, I'm kind of stressing out right now because I paid for the food delivery, but I also just remembered I got a new card from the bank and I'm supposed to activate it. And I don't know if the card I just used to pay for the food is technically invalid. It seems to have gone through. So I don't think there's an issue. But I'm certainly a little worried. I feel like am I going crazy? Is there some other place you can go? Oh, okay. This flower vase is yours. Never seen anyone just forget something. What? That's not ours. What, that guy? Puzzle. This shattered. Oh, it's just 10 pickerats. Let's just put this back together. Right? There's one catch. Mixing the pieces a single piece from a different vase. How, bro? How is there a piece from a different one? Also, this is just 10 pickerats? What? Why?
There we go.
Yes, sir. This reminds me of the Ace Attorney, the final case on the first game and the DS version, which had like an extra case. Rise from the Ashes, I think. And there's a part of it where you have to put together a vase, and it's like terrible. Oh wow, this is pretty obvious. It's an old newspaper. Inspector Chelmy. Brilliant detective and devoted husband. Chelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Celebrates each successful case with his favorite treat, his wife's sweet potato fritters. This is so cute. Yeah, he mentioned he didn't like sweet things, but clearly they're really piling things on here. We walk into here, this guy's like, "Hey, you," grabs you by the shoulder, "Solve this puzzle." Then there's a big clue on the floor that this guy spawns in. They're really just like, "Hey, don't miss developments. Here's all the info." Mm-hmm. Find desk that once belonged to him. Okay. Let me impart a few pearls of wisdom. Yeah. Make an effort to solve puzzles. Yeah, don't worry, I've made an effort. The only one I've skipped is the one with the like measuring cups because it sucks. Gus's old desk. Yes, sir. Let me look around the rest of your home, by the way. Oh, hidden puzzle? Hidden puzzle. Nice. Not knots. 50. In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the ones you think will form a knot when you grab them by their ends and pull them taut. Okay. So here we have an under, over, and through. So this will form a knot. I'm pretty sure. Still think you could do the water pitcher one. Maybe. I don't know. This will not form a knot. You go under, under, and then through. I'm actually like looking around the room right now, seeing if I've got something I can use to like recreate these. But I think as long as there is just like this thing going through here twice like that, I feel like this has got to. Hang on. Under, over, and through. This one's gonna make a knot, but under, and through actually might not. A and C, do you think? Not A and D? Because my thinking is this thing, when it crosses over here, over, then it goes under, then it goes over. Actually, I think I see what you mean. It needs to go through, and then this also needs to go through, right? So it's got to be the A and C. I think you might be right. Let's see if we are.
Well, here's my guess.
Nope. I'm gonna try A and D. If you let me astray. I love the ones where it's like after you mess it up, it's like, oh, too bad. Try again. Make sure you look good. I'm gonna try A and D. It might be A. No. It might be A, C, and D. I'm like 99% sure B does not make a knot. Does not knot. So could be these three and B doesn't.
Well,
Nope. Damn. Really?
I was sure I had it.
When you grab them by their ends and pull them taut. I really feel like I need to get myself like a piece of string to work this out. Actually, I don't have a piece of string. I do have my my cable. So let's see. This goes here, it goes here, it makes a loop like this. This is incredibly visual content, I'm sure. Incredibly good stream content. It goes like this. Under, over, then it goes like this, it goes through, out, and through you. That does make a knot. So A makes a knot. A makes a knot. I just made A. And it makes a knot. So A makes a knot. We know this. Let's go. B. The loop, which goes on the front of itself, then goes down here, up in front, and then well, I mean, it's falling apart in my hands, so I'm pretty sure B does not make a knot. Yeah, B definitely does not. C, once again. Up in front, we knot. Right? Yeah. I've got this mirrored. Okay. Does like this. And this dips in here. Right. Goes here. Over, enters from under, exits over. Then this goes through. Yeah, C does not make a knot. And then D, once again, loop up in front. I think it might be just A. Loop up in front, dive in, go like this, go under, go over, and then go completely under, which does not. I think it's just A.
I think I've got it.
It's not just A. I'm gonna try just C.
So embarrassed.
I'm gonna try just C. If after that whole rigmarole it's just C, I'm gonna be a little upset.
I think I've got it.
It's just C. Be honest. Do you have the freaking answers to this pulled up, or are you just like a puzzle genius? You better not be feeding me a goddamn walkthrough over here. Oh, that table. Oh, the drawer. Nothing in here. Okay. The other drawer? It seems to be a note. Got to untangle lights. You're a little freak. I hope you know this. The hunt begins. The innkeeper. Yeah, let's go. Anything from you before we leave? New puzzles? No? Okay. Is this his house? Damn, that is his house. That's a proper, like, old European village entrance to a house, isn't it? My family is like, well, my grandpa used to live in this like small town in the south of Spain, and there's still like we still have the house that he used to live in there. And our neighbor's house, on the one side it just opens into like the square, but on the other side it's like this like corrugated like old parking thing, and then it's like a bunch of cobbled stuff, and they used to like tie horses there and everything. It's like a proper European we're supposed to go talk to the innkeeper. It's like a proper like old European like business going on in that. The inn as you. Hello. Those and dash. Look around the man's room. Wow. Best appearance. Sharp mustache. It's pretty clear he wasn't from around here. God damn, this is like menacing as hell. Look at her. She's worried. That's concern. Shall me? No. Much more evil. Well, he does have like evil like horns going on. Okay. How are we ever? Yeah. Place in same mystere that every village has wonders to stay away from. The tower. Yeah. We need to go to the tower. Imagine being in a city with like a tower like this. That looks fucked. That looks scared. Search the... It's like the scared. Like scary. I'm scared. 6 hours, 46 minutes. We've been at it a good while. Find the path to the tower? Yes, sir. I gotta imagine it's... Actually, do you have new puzzles? You must. You were not here before. New puzzle? How about a puzzle to liven things up? Sure, sure. Sure thing. The sound of silence. Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? Note, rhythm, rest, treble, chord, scale. The sound of silence? Note, rhythm, rest, treble, chord, scale. Puzzle for music nerds. Is that you? Are you a music nerd? Oh, you need to draw like a circle. Now, sound of silence could be the sort of like this like s sound, right? Which definitely means scale, rest. But there's like a bunch of others that don't. Now, are we talking about strictly something that does not make a sound? Like a rest in music does not make a sound. Honestly, same. I played the piano for Jesus, like 5 years, maybe longer, and I forgot everything about it. Everything. Now, also, rhythm, chord have like a the H, you know, that you don't say. I think if I had to pick one, what do you mean is the only one that doesn't stand out? They all don't stand out. That's kind of the problem. Well, there's like rest is the only one of these that I think doesn't actually imply a sound, right? But it's so odd because it's like the sound of silence. We'll try rest because every time I've gone against Cedric, he's been right. It is rest. Okay, Cedric. What's the link to the walkthrough you're going through? What's the link to the walkthrough you're using to solve all of these? You got new puzzles? Nope. Nope. Does he have new chess? More chess? 60 picarets. The queen can move. Okay, let's start something a little different. See if we can arrange 3 queens on this 5x5 chessboard so there are no more pieces can be placed on the board. No more pieces being no more queens, I guess? Okay. So it's basically do the opposite, right? So I think we have to have one here. Sort of covering this, and this. Make sure you place the pieces so that no queen. Okay, so this one takes care of this, takes care of this. And this one takes care of this, takes care of this. But there's... Wait, there's still... This one also takes care of this. So it's like you take care of Pum, 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 and Pam. So I think it's actually you need to be here. That's not right, because you need to block, like, you. That's a bit of a headache. If we just put you here, actually. You block this. Block this. This one is not being blocked, though. If we put you here. No, because this one needs to be covered. Now, of course, the problem is... This one is now not covered. Wait, this is it, isn't it? Wait, these block each other, actually. You cannot do this. It's just the, it's such a pain. Actually, this puzzle is kind of hard. Now, am I pigeonholing myself by forcing one queen to be out here? Probably. Let's try with like a queen here. Takes care of this, takes care of this, and this, and this, and this. But I feel like getting these sorted is kind of a nightmare now. Unless you go here. That kind of exerts pressure on this takes care of this. This whole thing is taken care of. This whole thing is taken care of. And you, maybe? No, these are not it. But you, maybe. Take care of this, take care of this. This is blocked. This is not blocked. Doesn't make the sound of silence. Is what that one said. This and this kind of take these, like this takes care of all of this area. This takes care of all of this area. You also take care of all of this. This blocking you and you, right? And this is all, this is maybe actually all blocked. Right, wait, actually, this is a lot easier than I thought. So basically, like, right, hear me out. Maybe it's not. No, you can't be here. This is blocking you. Never mind. That's not as easy as I thought. I thought I had it. I thought I was so smart. Almost. Almost, though. Because I'm like, okay, this makes it smaller. This makes it even smaller. And then you have a 3x3 that you just need to, like, take care of, really. That's a lot easier. But if I could place a queen here, that does it. But I can't because that blocks you. I thought I was so smart, man. I thought I had it. I thought I had it for sure. You block all of this. You block this and all of this. You block all of this and this. I think this, I might have actually just done it now. You have all of this blocked, right? Let me, real quick. Okay, we're going to draw on this to make sure I have it. But give me a red. Give me a red. That way we can see. So you are covering all of these. Plus this. Plus this. And this. And this. So that's all covered. You are covering these. Plus this. Plus this. Plus this. You are covering these. Plus this. Plus this. Yeah. That's everything. That's everything, baby. We've done it. Nice.
I think I've got it.
Yeah.
I did it. Yes.
Hat rack. I was gonna say Layton, but they both use hats. But I think like Layton's top hat deserves a hat rack. No way you have another one ready to go already, right? Last puzzle. Bro, he's got all the chess ones like lined up back to back. Jesus. Too many queens. 80 picarats. You're crazy. Oh my god, it's an 8x8 board. The queen, okay, you have 3 queens positioned. Place the remaining 5 queens so that no piece blocks another's line of movement. Okay. Okay. You can't go here. You can't go here. But I think ultimately this is decently easy as long as you remember everything just needs to be like a horse move away from other stuff, or actually or further than that, but it just needs to be out of the scope. Picarats is just like what the currency, quote unquote, you get paid for solving these puzzles. You cannot go here, but you can. No, you cannot go here. Of course not. Hang on. You can go here, no problem. Which I think gives me some leeway to just put you here. No, because you are blocking you. That's not right, because there's you. That's not right, but I think we're like, we can slowly kind of inch on the solution to this puzzle. You can't go here. I think you kind of, this is a good spot for a queen. This is also good. It's a horse jump away from this one, so we know it's not gonna block you. This one is good. This one is not good because it's interfering with this one. But it can go here? Did I just solve it? I think I might have just solved it. You're fine. Yeah. You are fine. You're not fine. Jesus, you have this one right here. You would be fine here. Which means you here and you here? I think. No, you cannot go here either because there's this. But here and here. That, I think that might be right. This one is. Wait, no. Oh my. I'm so blind, bro. There's no freaking wonder I was getting beat up at chess. I don't know if you've ever watched any chess streamers, by the way, but I feel like if you posed this to like Hikaru Nakamura, he would just like go like here, 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 and here. Boom. If you've ever seen Hikaru Nakamura work his way through like a chess puzzle, it's like twisting your mind into noodles. It's like it's bonkers what that man like sees into the future. Which of course he is like a chess grandmaster or whatever, so yeah. Maybe it's he ought to, but still, goddamn. Can you? You can't be here. Okay, hang on. Let me restart. And then let me grab a screenshot of this. And be like, I think if I can kind of draw on this, I can maybe work it out. Okay. Oh, that's a little trippy to look at for you, isn't it? So let's go ahead. Let's paint. you and you cannot be used. You also cannot be used. You and you cannot be used, and you cannot be used. I ran out of mouse pad. Okay, you and also you and you and you and you and you. Okay. So I do think this corner is sort of ripe for the queen. So let's start with that. Right? So now we have one queen here, which means this cannot be used. This cannot be used. And this cannot be used. So now let's find a new spot that can be used. This is a new spot we could use, right? So let's go ahead, let's put one here, and let's block it out. You and you and you and you. There's this one right here, which means you and you. There's still this one right here. So you and you and what, you and you. But we've run out now. No? Am I missing a spot? There's one more queen to place and no spots for it. Also, fair warning, when food gets here, I stop streaming. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. Dang oof. What's dang oof? I'm doing the same thing again, but dang, you're out of spots? Yeah, I am out of spots. No, it's always this damn queen here annoying me. Now, is there something to be said about like mirroring this? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's put one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put one here. We've basically mirrored this thing. Now, can I mirror it other directions? So like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No. Okay, that's kind of it for that. But this at least gives us like a bit of foundation to go off of, I think. Now this spot is fine. This spot should be fine. This spot is not fine because of you. It's not fine because of you. This is not fine because of you. I know. Can you believe I ran out of spots after doing that whole... Wait, stop? I stopped. Put that other one back. Oh god, which one? Which one, man? I don't know where the hell they are. What do you mean put that other... You gotta understand, there's a delay on this stream. You have to be more specific than put the other one back. What, this? Here? What if I put it here? Thought you had it. Happens to the best of us. No, this is crazy, right? Because we have, I feel, so many queens concentrated over here that are completely fine that I feel like I should be able to find a spot somewhere. Now, it can't be either of these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? It can't be anywhere here because these all have a queen. So it needs to be restricted here. It can't be you, or you. It needs to be along... Like, it needs to be this one, but that cannot be right. So I think this and this maybe needs to be flipped. And that might be it. Because we have one queen in every rank and file. This is not... No, this is touching you. Okay, shit. That's one way of looking at it, though. We have 8 queens total. And each queen is going to cover an entire row and column. Which means we need one queen in each of the columns and one queen in each of the rows. Once we place a queen here, there cannot be a queen here or here, which I know is like an obvious thing to say, but let's, you know, figuring it out this way kind of helps out. Because just from the start, let's do it a little differently. Let's go back to here. And then we go, okay, let's block out this one and this one. Let's for now forget about the diagonals. And let's just block out, you know, we know for sure there cannot be a queen in these, right? And we need to locate where queens can go in these spots. So make me green. And let's see, you can't. You are good. You can't. You are good. This is the only spots on here where we might have one. Now, you can't. You can. You can. You can. And you can. Nothing. You're good. Nothing. You're good. Are you kind of following the way that I'm doing this now? You cannot go here. You cannot go here. You can go here. You can go here. No, and yes. And then down here. You think you got it? Nothing you. You can. Nothing for you. So let's start by eliminating, you know, let's start with this one. This one, we can only have a queen in one of two spots. It's either here or here. So let's start by going right here. Okay? Which means we now have a queen here, which blocks this out. and blocks this out. Now let's reevaluate our green spots. Which ones have been changed? None, it seems like. Which I think that means that was kind of the correct way. I feel like I've kind of figured out an algorithm to kind of go through this. Because this diagonally, when we put this here, didn't really affect anything. Whereas this one would have affected this. So I think this was the right place to put it. So now we have this. Let's go. Okay, we were afforded this spot by not putting it here. So let's try putting this one here. Which means let's go back to red. Let's block you. Hang on, no. Let's figure it out that way, the way that I was doing it. This one will block one spot. This one will block 2 spots. This one. Well, there's already a queen here, so it can only be you or you. You block 1 spot diagonally. You block no spots diagonally. So yeah, you're right. So yeah. So then let's go back to red. Let's cross you out. Let's cross you out. Let's do the ones that leave us the most spots, right? Wait, no, that's not right, actually. Because then we can't put a queen on here. Right? So this cannot be right. So let's do this instead. So we go you and you. So now I need to figure out felt good. Alright, I will see you probably Saturday for a long stream. Alright, bye bye.